Hi everyone, this is Sage with Maxon Support, and today we're going to be going over the new Teams dashboard. We'll be starting here at my.maxon.net, where we will sign in with our Maxon account. Once logged in, we'll go ahead and select the Teams tab, and this will show us our dashboard. Here we can see several tabs on the left-hand side. This will give us the details of our licenses, our groups, our users, and the admins amongst our team's accounts. Let's add a new user to our team. We'll go ahead and select the Users tab. At the top of this tab, you'll find a button that says Add New User. We'll click this, and we get this pop-up window, which will prompt you to fill out the details of the email invitation that your user will be receiving. Go ahead and enter the emails and the usernames for any users that you want to invite. And you can also include a message for those users if you'd like. One handy thing we can also do from here, if you have groups that you want your users to be a part of, you can select those groups from this drop-down menu. And once they accept the invitation, they'll be auto-added to those groups. So you don't have to go back in after the user has accepted the invitation and add them manually. Once that's all done, your user will receive an email invitation. They'll need to accept this invitation before they're added to the team. If they don't already have a Maxon account, they'll be prompted to create one at this step. You can always see and manage the status of your invitations through the Invitations tab at the top of this section. Here you can also delete the invitation and resend it again if you need to. Now let's assign a user one of our licenses. We'll start in the Licenses tab, and we'll select the licenses that you would like the user to receive. And we'll click Assign to User. From here, you'll see a pop-up window where you can select the number of seats to give that user, and you can select the user that you would like the licenses to go to. If you have a lot of users, it may make the process simpler to use this search function near the top of this page. Most sections within the Teams dashboard will have this search bar, so this can be really handy for finding information if you have a large number of licenses or users that you need to keep track of. And finally, we'll click Assign. We can also assign upcoming licenses using this same process. Those upcoming licenses will be identified by this purple future tag. While we're here in the Licenses tab, let's check on the license usage of our users. We'll simply click on the License Usage button. And here we can see a list of all of the licenses currently in use. And we can also release the licenses here if we need to as well. Now let's set up a group. This will allow the users from within those groups to pull from that group set of licenses. We can switch over to the Groups tab here, and then select Create New Group. We'll enter the name of the group that we want to make, and click Create. And you can see that this now appears in the Groups table. We can also add users to the groups from this tab as well. We'll just select the groups that we want to add the users to, and we'll click Add Users. If you need to, you can always remove users through the Show More button next to the group name. Now that that's done and the user is a part of the group, let's make sure that this group has some licenses to pull from. We'll move back over to the Licenses tab. And it's important to note here that only floating licenses can be assigned to groups. Those will be identified with this green tag here. We'll just select one or more of the licenses with this tag, and then we'll click Assign to Group. From here, just select the number of seats that you would like to give to the group, select the group you'd like the licenses to go to, and click Assign. Teams admins have a lot more control over how these licenses are used other than what was shown in this video. If you'd like more of a deep dive on the functionality of the Teams dashboard, you'll find the user manual on the left-hand side here. You can also contact the support team should you have any questions or concerns, or you can contact your account manager directly. Otherwise, thanks so much for watching and enjoy the new dashboard.